Hey Chris, how often do you think of the Roman Empire?
Well, for me, it's about a few times a week at least. Those guys had it figured out. Like, if you don't count all the genocide, caste system, and a few other things that haven't aged well, but a lot of what they did figure out actually formed the foundations for today's modern living. They created self-healing cement. So they included a calcium carbonate that would float around the cement, and when a crack would appear and came in contact with water, it would heal itself back up. We don't use this recipe today, but cement is critical to all of our buildings. They also did aqueducts. This is the one most people know. Has there ever been a more clever feat of engineering? Maybe, but figuring out how to transport clean water into towns and cities from remote areas was a game changer for their growth and sanitation. Which leads me into their public health and sanitation efforts. The aqueducts brought clean water into cities and towns, and they kept their waste away from the clean water. They developed a detailed connection of sewers to take waste out of the cities, using that water from the aqueducts to flush their drains and sewers. Romans also developed a sophisticated structure of roads and highways, and this was a critical part of managing such a vast empire. They built 55,000 miles of stone-paved roads throughout Europe and around the Mediterranean, and that's enough to circle the globe. And they introduced signs and markers on the roads to maintain order and efficiency. All right, feel free to comment down below how often you're thinking of the Roman Empire, and if you haven't been, you better start.